Hey guys, welcome to Cypress Designs. I'm on my segment of Craft Around the Clock. So come on in and say hi. You're going to see a bigger picture of me. I'm starting to use my iPad, and the only problem is I got to walk all the way around to turn it on. So come on in and say hi. Again, this is my segment of Craft Around the Clock, and I'm Donna with Cypress Designs. And we will be making a honey jar. Sorry, I got to turn fans on around here. It gets very warm. So I'm just waiting to get streamed in. I start at 10:30, yes. So we're going to make a cute little jar. It's going to have some honeybees on it, a little honey, what do you call it? A honey hive on it. It'll be really cute. So just waiting to get in. Hey Janet, how are you? How does it look seeing me in a big iPad? I had to finally get an iPad again. Mine was so old I couldn't do lives anymore. So at least with this, I don't have to mess my phone up anymore. So, well, welcome guys. This is Donna again with Cypress Designs. I'm on my segment of Craft Around the Clock, and we are going to be making a honey jar, like a jelly jar, but it's going to be honey. So the things I use is nutmeg brown. I've got it flipped upside down because I need it down at the bottom. And then just any kind of a yellow. And you're going to stir the colors together, and you're just going to get it to the color you like. That's as close to honey as your eyes tell you. Hi Maria, how are you? I'm hoping I'm going to be able to read everybody's comments from this distance. So I'm just going to poke a hole just to make sure. Nope, this one I don't need to. So we're going to take our nutmeg brown. You don't need a lot of paint, guys. Don't need a lot of paint. We're going to take a little bit, kind of half and half yellow and half brown. Hi Glenna, how are you? So half and half of each, okay? Now some paints are a little thicker than others, but that's okay. And now just stir it really, really good. You don't need a lot. Now this is where you're going to play with color. Get the color you think looks like honey. In my eye, everything looks different. And then sometimes what I'll do is I will take, do I have a piece of paper? Yes. No, I can't use that. Let me see if I got a piece of paper here I can use. I have a lot of junk around here I should be able to use. So what I will do is I will take and look at the color. This is not going to work. It's got to be a light color. I need light. Light. I hate wasting good paper, but we were going to do that. So this is where you're going to find your color. Hey Joanne, hey Jennifer, hey Kimmery, how are you? Hi Patricia. Okay, so to me that's still a little too dark. So we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more yellow. So remember, brown and yellow makes honey. So I'm just going to put a little bit more in. I want it a little lighter. I don't want it so dark. Okay, it looks really good in the jar because the jar has the little crisscrosses in it, the little diamonds, and it makes it look really like a little jar. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good. I'm just trying to make it look like a good honey color. Now to you, it's probably a little darker. Hey Kim. So let me try just one more shot of yellow. A little lighter would be good. And just keep mixing it. Get it to the consistency. And like I said, you don't need much. A couple drops here and there, and that's it. Yes, I like that better. Okay, so it's going to be like that color, like a mustard, okay? So this is how easy it is. When you're putting in your paint, don't go heavy. Go very light. Get just a very, very thin coat, because you know, honey is translucent, okay? I don't want to make too much of the stuff. So just keep running it back and forth. Now you're going to have to take it all the way up to the top, guys, because you got to put a ribbon on it and a lid on it. So just get it in there. Just catch every spot you can, but you don't want thick. You want thin. Just keep running it back and forth so you can see how it looks like honey. Now it looks brighter on there. Hey Cindy, hey Pat. It looks brighter on there, but it's actually not. Believe it or not, it's not. So you want to just keep going. Fill in all those little spots to the bottom too right away, so you can kind of see it really has a nice honey appearance. But do you what makes it look like honey to you? I had so much fun making this jar, the last one. Like I said, don't overdo unless you're making a bunch of them, then yes, make a lot of paint. Catch all the little gaps. You don't want any of the, any pockets. And I'll show it to you the best I can. My screen is very far away from me. Okay, so that's all you need. It's done. Now I'm gonna show it to you inside. So it's gonna look, I gotta get used to this thing, guys. How are you doing, Cindy? How are y'all doing? Okay, very thin coat. And that's what you want. You want to achieve that. Hey, Connie, you want to achieve the honey look, but you don't want to overdo it. Now we're going to take a little bit of a dryer and kind of dry it a little bit. Now I'm going to make the hive bigger this time. The first one I made was just my sample, but this one's going to be much, much bigger. How are you doing, Pat? Is everybody good this morning? Connie, you guys doing great? I'm going to throw that away. I don't need that anymore. Like I said, you could do a ton of these jars if you're going to do a craft sale. You can do a whole bunch of these jars and it's hardly any paint at all. I'm just doing a little bit of drying. I just want to kind of adhere it. Because once I close it up, it's done. So doesn't that look pretty good though for honey? And once you figure out the consistency, hey Wanda, hi Levon, hey Alice, how are you? If you're new to my page, please let me know, we can welcome you. And if you are new, welcome. Okay, so we've got a cute little honey color. Now see how different the honey colors can get? So you just kind of got to play with them. But the thinner the coat, it's more translucent. So, okay, so that's it for this. Now let's put our, oh, we can't do this now. Let's do our lid. Can I not ever have one time I do a live and something doesn't drop? So we're gonna get out our truffle. We're gonna paint this first, and then we're gonna do our rust. We're doing 2 jars today. Now, if I have time, we can do more stuff. But what took me the longest was making the hive, you guys, because I burnt myself really bad on my hands because I was holding a toothpick, and when I went to go move it, they kind of caught each other and it kept bouncing off of my fingers and it hurt. But then I'm very graceful. Okay, so now we're gonna put our cinnamon on top while it's wet. Make sure you catch all the truffle on here. Get it all in there. I'm really excited. I hope everything works out. I don't know when I'll be up in my new craft room up above the garage, but it's like 200 square feet, so it's a big one. But then my house can stay clean, debris-free of cinnamon. That's probably why I don't get too many bugs, is because the cinnamon keeps it all away. So, okay. So tap all the excess. You're going to see your rust. Isn't that a pretty rust? Truffle is the way to go, guys. Now, I hate doing this in the house. We're going to take Mod Podge Sealer. I'm going to do it in the garbage can. Very fortunate the cat's not in here today. See how nice it makes it? It really rusts it up real well. So we're going to dry this. These are the easy parts. Good morning. I'm not quite sure. I can't read the name. I'm too far away. Welcome. Is that Letta? Hi, Letta. So hard for me to see this with this iPad, but do you guys like the iPad? Can you see more what I'm doing? Okay. See how nice and rusty it looks? And all you used was paint and cinnamon and cloves. Simple and easy, guys. Simple and easy as I sprayed my hand with that stuff. Okay. Now let's set this off to the side, move the paint out of the way, and let's make our little hive. Now, praying I don't burn myself. Hi Lillian, how are you? So basically for the hive, I'm gonna flatten the bottom because that's gonna sit like this, but we're gonna build it up, okay? And I'm thinking as we go along, we'll add a topper to it, but I have to go little at a time. So let's see if I don't hurt myself in the process. I'm using bigger string this time because the last time it was horrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and still use my glue, my, oh, Letta. How are you, Letta? Letta or Lita? Lita, right? Hey, Carol. I'll get with the program, guys. So I'm going to still use the glue, which is, this is the, this glue gun is not the greatest glue gun. We're going to still use the honey to use this to wrap it. We're going to just wrap it all the way around. This is so much easier with the thicker jute than it was that thin jute. Oh my gosh, guys, it was painful. I still have skin removed from my hand already. I just kept ripping off all the glue because I don't want the glue on there. But this makes it a little easier. And you can hold this ball because the other one was just too small. We're gonna keep going. Okay, just keep going around little at a time. But just use the honey glue because it's okay for the glue to come seeping through, because then it's gonna look like it's oozing. Hey, Stephanie. I feel so bad. I can't read that. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Glenda. Hi. I can't tell if it's an L or not. I apologize. I know you're from another country and I feel really bad, but I cannot read your name. If anybody can help me with that. I can't translate it because I'm alive. But I will. That's like poor Samantha from, she was in Italy and she doesn't know much English, and I've always felt bad when she got on, when she would say hi and stuff, and she would say stuff, and I felt really bad. I just need to learn languages. Okay, so we're gonna just keep going. Now, mind you, you get very full of ink, glue. I'm gonna flatten the top a little bit. There. I'm gonna keep going. As you get to the top, though, it's a little bit better. And this is where we'll start to slip in a top part. But I really got a kick out of making these honey things. Now I'm excited. It's just I get so much glue. Hi, Virginia. Hi, Jamie. Loved your project last night. Hey, Pam. Is it Ubia? Gosh, I can't see the word. Wait, hang on. I always feel bad when I can't read somebody's name. Hang on, guys. I just gotta make sure my volume is off. I'm still learning my new phone. Hang on. Yeah. Let's see if I can do comments. Hi, Virginia. Let me see. I'll have to go back and I'm gonna look at that. Okay, let's keep going. So we're gonna keep going. Let's do one more round. Yeah, Jamie, I don't know how you have the patience for all that little stuff. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my littler styrofoam ball, and that's going to go on the top. That's going to give me my peak. So you got a peak now. You have something to wrap it with. I'm trying to read everybody. Hey, Bonnie, how are you? Yeah, thank you guys for sprinkling too. Sorry if I'm not catching your, what you got. You know me, I try to stay focused so I can get you an end product here. Kurt's off to his thing. It's PT. Now, it's not going to be the perfect hive, Kurt, guys, but I'm going to do the best I can with my hands. Just, we're talking different everything, but you know what? We won't worry about it. It's a little off, but hey, I am not perfect. It'll be like he had a bad construction crew here. But for me, the bigger is better because it's really hard on my hands to function with little stuff. And it's kind of good when you're using the honey glue because when it oozes out, it just looks so much better. Just looks so much better when it's oozing out of there. Let me just see. He's a little off, but that's okay. We're going to fill it up with glue. So we're going to fill it up with glue. It's a little off, but I ain't going to worry about it. So now we're going to take our jar and close this. I got to attach that little string that's there. I already glued the lid so it can't come undone. Hey Gail, how are you? Yes, I'm pulling skin. T&D Creations, I forgot your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you, sweetie. I'm not sure what... Guys, you need to all be my... It doesn't let me translate, you guys. Why? Oh, wait. Translation. Hold on. Go. Pardon thy. I'm going to see translation. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know the first name, though. Okay. So we're going to hold this down. You just had a bad construction crew, guys. Thank you guys for sprinkling. Hey, Darlene. So we're going to go ahead and put this little beehive on. Hold it for a little bit. String here. And I really enjoyed doing the overflowing jelly jar. I just thought they turned out really cute. Yeah, it's an Italian. Whatever the... Okay, so now let me go ahead and put, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our string, our ribbon around. Now that's why you got to take the color all the way up to the top because you're going to have open space. So let's go ahead and figure out what side I want. I want that to be the front. Okay. So we're going to go take this. Let me get it to a point of... Just want that side. So I want to get a little glue back here. Now, if your thing chips a little bit, your rusted cap, you can always touch it up, guys. Just remember that you can always touch the stuff up. So we're going to just put it all the way up to the top here. Just glue a little glue. Just use your honey colored glue. It's fine. I got to go buy more. Believe it or not, there were 10 sticks. I gave my sister a couple. Oh, geez, I went too short on that. Darn it, Donna. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to do things differently then. I just want that underneath, and then I'll redo the top, as the ribbon will be separate. So we got the sunflowers wrapped around this, okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and make the ribbon, and then we're going to do all the fun stuff. So I went ahead and I'm just going to do my basic throw it together ribbon, okay? And then this one around it. Sometimes these things really do a nice job of strapping and trimming when you rip them, but then sometimes they don't rip very nice. We're going to just trim this. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, we're just going to shake this baby out a little bit, just so it's got a little bit of a color to it. Okay, so now we're going to take our little simple ribbon, we're going to glue that. I'm going to find my front, which I think this looks like my front. We'll put it right here. Okay, so we're going to just put our simple there, our ribbon. Okay, I have a flower. It's already been colored, coffee stained. We got our little sunflower. Hey, Debbie. The honey glue, I added that to, did I add it to? I'll add it to my YouTube channel so you'll be able to see. It's Amazon. It's a honey color. It's not called honey, but it's called something. I'll find it. Let me see. Do I have my box? No, doesn't say anything, but it's glue sticks. Somebody else was using it. Cassie Smallwood. She's the one I follow a lot. She's the one who came up with that. Hey, Jan, how are you? You did amazing. Now, Amazon, I will attach everything to Amazon. So, okay, so now we have our little flower. Now, let's go crazy with some of the honey in that. So, I have, oh, shoot, I forgot to put my... I forgot to put some of this on there. I'll try to put it behind it. Hang on. I don't need much. Just, I like the looks of it behind the ribbon. I think that'll be fine. We'll just try not to burn myself in the process. Let me cut some of these up. Okay. It's just supposed to look like there's a little bit of grass underneath there. You don't have to do it. It's just, I felt the need to do it, I guess. Okay. Okay, so now we have the little bit of grass and that. Now let's go ahead and start doing our honey. What I did, this is where you just have fun with it. Hi, Lace and Rustic Charm. Amanda, that's right, Amanda. See, it helps when you have names next to it. Yes, these are good ones. Okay, so I'm going to do, the first thing is I'm going to do the tops. Okay, I need glue. I'm going to do the top first. Get my, just start to let it spill. Put as much as you want or little. There's no right, there's no wrong. Okay, then we're going to set one bee up here. This is the cutest bees. They are at Walmart, guys. Seriously, Walmart. Now, you can do you. You don't have to have as much glue going everywhere. I'm going to put some dripping down the flower. And we're going to put another one here. The bee is going to come out of the flower. So he's going to come out of the flower. So now we're going to take this and we're going to start doing our dripping. Now, you do you. What works for you, you do it. You don't have to be perfect. There's no such thing as everything has to be my way. We're still going to put more on there. Just let it drip. Pull it in some spots if you want. Less in others. It's just supposed to look like it's dripping. And I love the way it dries. Just be careful, this stuff really burns. And all it's going to do is just start to drip down the thing like it's been oozing. You can do a lot, you can do a little, guys. Just do you. I really love working with this stuff. It's really a lot of fun. And it kind of looks good. It almost looks as though it's oozing out of a hive. try to do a little bit more inside though. And when it dries, it'll leave a few little bits of strings here and there. It'll leave a few strings here and there. So what do you guys think? Yeah, they're pale. Hi, Sharon. Is there any way you could put that closer? I'm on an iPad and I have to get me in the thing. So how about that? Can you see that? Oh, I'm not going to worry about the hole in the hive. Did I make one? No, I didn't make one before either. I could, but I could probably just paint it black. I guess I could. Yeah, I could make one. I could just make it black. I mean, you don't have to. Like my other one doesn't have it in it. Let's see if I can make a round one. See if I can make a round one. Kind of do your own thing. If you can do it, you can do it. If not, you gotta make it smaller than that. This is like a baby hive. A bitty, bitty, bitty baby hive. Hang on. If you got good hands, it's easy to do, but let me tell you, when your hands are not that good, it's not as easy to create those things. Probably not smart. I'm holding the glue parts. Hey, Wanda. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah. It's hard to see this now. So let me just get a little bit of black paint and see if I can make the spot in the middle. Let's see if I can do it. It's really hard. It's so tiny. Let me just try to see if I can do it that way. Some rags here. Put a little bit too much in there. Like I said, he had a bad manager on the construction site. We're going to drip a little off to the side. Here. Is that better? Thanks, guys. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about that, too. I'm thinking of making little bears out of clay. Okay, so this is our... Oh, gosh, I didn't fit... Slacking in my job duties, guys. Now we got to put our stick on. Thank goodness I have my one I did yesterday on here. So we're going to just layer this thing up with lots. Almost forgot my stick. And we're just going to take our stick and let it sit for a second. Now this one's much taller. Aw, thank you, Gail. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you all. I appreciate it. I gotta just hold it here a second. It will take a minute to drizzle down. That was the hardest part for me, was getting it to drizzle down. You can kind of see it. Now this was the first one. Hold on, I'm gonna hold it a little longer. Get it all over me. Hang on, it still needs to hold it a little bit longer. Thank you all, I appreciate it. Ooh, Mary's working in the garden. Sounds good to me. The only thing I love about having my phone here, now I can actually see what time it is. I'm just trying to make sure it's not moving. Just a little while longer. You know what? Let me try this. Okay. So we've got the drizzle stick just up on the top. Like it got stuck up there. Yeah, if you paint it inside, it's so much easier. Thank you guys. Now you could have it where this could be just sitting down here further, like on the jar. Here, yeah, let me do that. Like it's sitting on the jar. Here, I like that better instead of it sticking all the way up like that. Let me add a little bit more here since I Googled. So this is one way of doing it. You do you. You do you. This is the one we did today. That's the bigger house. And that's my first one, which is the smaller house. Now the smaller one is just so tiny on there. And of course, I'm not very good at doing the center, that little center. My hands can only handle so much. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. So, is it harder for you guys to see stuff with the iPad? Or do you prefer the phone? I know I'm not as close. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. Oh, poor Sharon. I'm praying for you, sweetie. So there's two with the bumblebees, okay? And they're just fun to make. I mean, I found the sticks on Amazon that you have to buy so many. And I bought the smallest group, but I wanted to make sure I had plenty. The first time they sent me, they screwed the order up, not me, but they won't return them. If you screw it up, they won't take them back, Amazon. So you can do a lot or a little drizzle. It's kind of like whatever you want to do. It just looks like it's having a good old time and squishing all over the place. But these bees, I'm going to be honest with you, are the cutest bees ever for these projects. And those are Walmart. And they're in the button section. Thank you, Connie. I have to play with this. I have not worked with my iPad yet. I have to figure out how I can do it. I'll get there. Like I said, I'm trying. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is move all this out of the way. Let me not touch that rig. Our jelly jars. Okay. Oh, I was gonna do a tag, but I'll deal with that later. So we're gonna do the jelly jar next. Okay. Yes, okay. I'll show you all the things we need. Okay, so with the jelly jar, of course you need your silicone. Now, I like to rip the, release. This one's not gonna release for me. Come on. What I do, some of these are really stiff. Yeah, I have to figure that out. Give me a second. Let me just see if I can do it. Do I have time? I have time, right? It's only 11. I got 11:15. I don't know if I can zoom in on here. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, so with the silicone, some of these are very hard to open and squeeze. Cut them. Get yourself a knife from Dollar Tree. This thing is sharp. And I'll cut the end of it. Now, you gotta make sure you get in there and all that excess is out of there. Put it in here. You're only gonna get so much out of this one, but I wanna try to get this jelly jar done. Come on. Come on. I can't, my hands can't multi-function with these things. Come on. It's not that difficult. Okay. So, we're going to take as much, I'm going to try to get as much as I can of this in here. See how much easier this is? Don't kill yourself. Fill this baby up. Make sure to release the back of this. And get everything out of there. I'm going to put this off to the side. Now, we're just going to use red. I've got till 11:15, right? Yes. Okay, we're gonna put in red. Keep forgetting to shake it. Red alcohol ink. Hi, Caffany. Hey, Sheila. Thanks, guys. If you want it really red, just put lots in there. This container is tiny, but it really works well for me, and I needed a stick. So mix it in there. I'm going to put chia seeds in here. I saw that people use chia seeds as the, whatever those seeds in the strawberry are. But I want to mix this first, and then we'll put the seeds in. You don't need much more than this. Now, you can go crazy, but for what I'm going to do and show you, you don't want a ton. Because you got to get this, you're going to get a cardboard tube inside and a lid on it. Okay. And you can get your jelly jars from Walmart. They're cheap. Just get in there and keep smushing the stuff around, okay? Now, I've never used the chia seeds. They went away. Where'd they go? They're in front of my face. Okay. I don't know how many to use. We're just going to layer them on here. I feel like we're working with a chia pet or something. Hi, Cynthia. Is it Crystal? Sorry, guys. I can't see from far away. I've got to fix that. Now, my other iPad I used to have, I never had any of these problems. But this one is like really different from my last one. All right, is it okay that, are you seeing well enough with the iPad? Because, I mean, I can always go next time back to my phone. So, I'm going to show you, hold on. Can you see the seeds? Thank you, guys. Okay, so the first thing we got to do, my way, I take as much as I can the first time. And let's see, I've got time. Okay, I take as much as I can the first time, slip it in, and just roll, 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 roll. Grab it, keep rolling, and go back. Just keep rolling. Now you're going to have to take, I got to make more. But that's okay. We got time to make more. And I want to have it where there's not a ton hanging off the sides. You're just going to keep rolling it, okay? Okay. And then take it back from the sides. You want to get it back down to the bottom. Try to get as much as you can, but don't overwork it. Just let it flow, or it's gonna just keep tearing it apart. Okay. Now we're gonna get a little bit more. Now what I'll do is I'll go and look and see where I missed. Okay, I'm gonna have to make more. This stuff is nasty. Put as much more we got. We're just pretty much tapped, so hopefully that'll be enough. Pour more red alcohol ink in there. A couple chia seeds. They're weird little seeds. And it stuff stinks. So mix it really good. Guys, I will go back to your comments after we're done. Sometimes it's hard. It's easier for me to talk less and show you more than it is for you to have to not get to see anything. Trying to wipe all that off. Hi, Griselda. Oh, me all the time. Okay. So this was my last one. I did a really dark one, so I'm going to do another dark one. So I'm going to try to get a little bit more in here. I'm trying to get it done, but I may not make it. It's nice to have little containers and make it manageable. Okay, we're going to still have to get more, guys, because this is a lot to fill, because we still got to do the top. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more in here because I want it darker. You got to take it up to the top, guys. Got to take it all the way up to the top. Just spread it. Just want to eat it even. I'm not perfect on these, but I tried not to have it too thick in some spots. When I get to a certain point, just clean it. But remember, you got to have it on the inside. This is a jelly jar that's going to be overflowing. Okay, as I make them. I hate working with the stuff though. Okay, I try to make sure I have enough. I have to open up one more. Container. Okay, there's a spot right down here that is going to be a pain for me. I just try to make sure there's no empty spots. It's a lot to work with, believe me. So you can see how much darker it looks now. Okay, now I hate this stuff. Can you tell? I usually like gloves. I have no gloves. Now we need more. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut this. This one's dead. Cut it with a bigger whatchamacallit. Okay. 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes, and then stay tuned for the next crafter. And if you've not joined Craft Around the Clock, you need to. It's a great group of people. You have lots of crafters. A lot of great crafters. Sometimes just cut it. There's no being dainty here, guys. Why is this one not working? Like I said, the tubes are nice. The tubes are nice, but they sometimes are very finicky. I forgot to punch the hole. I'm making a mess, you guys. I think it's because I'm getting down to time and I forget. There you go. Come on, guys. Okay, let's see it go in here. Ain't got all day. Okay, release. Make sure always release that thing. God, I hate this stuff. It's so messy. I was a messy person. Get some more red again. I'm trying to do my marathon here, guys, so I can get it done, show it to you. I'll just throw some on there. Not worry about it. It's just it's. Told my husband I think maybe I need to have next time just be able to sit down and do this stuff and instead of be standing all the time because it's so hard on the legs standing. Okay, I'll put a little bit more. Mind you, this stuff is nasty. It's all over my hands. I usually use gloves, but I do not have any. I just want to get a lot of red in there. Okay, so I think this is good. So now we have to take our cone, just shove it down there gently. Okay. Take your top, a circle, cardboard. Same thing. Glue it. This is just a support. Okay. Yeah. 1 more minute, guys, and then the next craft will be on. So let's see if Donna can do this. This is where you just have fun. I won't be able to get the label on. But see if you can just do enough, you can achieve an overflowing jelly jar. Isn't that cute? How easy is that? Think about this, you can make desserts with that. I got one more minute. I got less than a minute actually. Let me get rid of that. Let me just use the rest of this. Just use the rest of it and just put it up on the top. Throw that away. Okay, still got just a few minutes. Not even a few minutes. So this is what we have for a jelly jar in the honey jar. Okay guys, I gotta go. Love you all. I'll talk to you soon.